So here, yeah. So as such, you have seen the message from the administration that we are recording this class. Purpose to record this class is that so that you can watch it later on the ETU website or YouTube website somewhere. Okay. So let's start.
Brother Elias, I'll just repeat that in Arabic so that to make sure that everyone understands.
Okay, all right, that's great. Please go ahead.
اهلا وسهلا بيكم. ان شاء الله السيشن هتبقى ريكوردد وهتتذاع على قناة الاتحاد بحيث ان لو حد حابب يراجع اللي خدناه النهارده او كده يقدر يشوفه تاني على قناة الاتحاد. حد عنده اي مشكلة ان السيشن تبقى ريكوردد؟ لو حد عنده مشكلة يا ريت يبعت على الشات.
Yeah, inshallah. All right. So now my first question, my warmer. What is warmer? We just wake up. Let's see how we wake up our brain. We shake our brain to understand it. Okay. So let me have it here. That everybody listening me, remember, do you remember? Try to remember what three groceries, what three grocery items. What is grocery? Anybody can tell me what is grocery? Okay, is there anybody who can tell me what is
yes,
grocery?
Grocery is cheese, bread, anything from the supermarket.
Exactly. Well done. Thank you so much. Yeah. So everything that we buy for our everyday from the supermarket, that's called the grocery. So try to remember what you have bought yesterday. Any three items that you bought. Okay. First of all, if you have got your pen and pencils, please let me know. You just write it down on your pen, on your paper with the pen. Three items that you bought yesterday from the supermarket. Let me remember. Yesterday I went to Lidl and there I bought 3.5 fat milk. There is a blue ones. One packing of milk. I bought broccoli, one packing of broccoli, and some chocolate. Yeah, so these three items I bought yesterday. Try to be fair. Try to remember what you bought yesterday and write it on the paper. Just three items that you bought yesterday. So for me, it is milk, and then I bought some broccoli, and then I bought a chocolate. This is what I bought yesterday. So far I remember. Try to tell me what you have bought yesterday from the any supermarket, any three items.
I bought cabbage and
okay.
Tomato.
Well done.
And some lemon.
I went to Co-op. I bought some tomato, onions, and milk.
Oh, well done. That's great. Okay, guys, keep on. Anyone else?
Juice,
Anyone actually who wants to talk, please come on.
Juice, bread, and some fruits.
Oh, okay. So where was it? Where was it? Where you went to? Where you went to? Yeah.
Tesco supermarket.
So you went to Tesco yesterday and you bought three items, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, great. Anyone, Samir? Brother Samir or Alaya Ali? People, participate, please. Okay. Say that, what, three items that you bought yesterday?
Okay, I went to Aldi yesterday and I bought some bread, French fries, and some carrots.
Well done. That's brilliant. Okay, brother Atif.
Yes, yesterday I went for Tesco and I brought milk and banana and bread.
Okay, great. So don't shy if you think that you are not speaking correctly. That absolutely no worries, guys. Okay, one thing that so we, as I said, we practicing talk in English. So it doesn't matter if you're not speaking correctly. Don't be shy. Okay, just say that what I'm asking. Okay, please go ahead.
Yes.
Say that.
I went to Tesco yesterday and I bought bundles, milk, and tomato.
Wow, well done. Okay, anybody else?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I went to Lidl
Mm-hmm.
yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And I bought some chocolate, chips, and milk.
Okay, great, great. Okay. Let me see who is there. Muhammad. Muhammad, say that if you are listening me. I went to Asda yesterday and I bought milk, sugar, and meat. That's it all what you want to say. Come on, guys.
Come on. I went to Morrison and I bought milk and tomato and onion.
Well done. So I went to what is called what store is called? Yeah, that's perfect. Say again. Yeah, Morrison. Yeah, I went to Morrison yesterday and I bought milk, sugar, and meat. That's all. Okay, so thank you so much for participating. That's a wonderful. This is Asad. When you are here, try to speak. It doesn't matter if you think it is not perfect. We all are not perfect. We are learning here. So when you would be participating, then you would be able to learn, guys. Okay, so yes, please, Gada. Yeah, say that, please.
I went to Tesco.
And
I bought some chocolate, Pepsi, flour.
Oh, okay. And flour. Okay, you went to Tesco yesterday and you bought all these 3 items. Well done. That's brilliant. Okay, this is all what to remember what you bought yesterday. Yeah, we're talking about the yesterday, and this is to remember what you bought yesterday. All right. Okay. So let's move next. That's all right. So getting to know you mean that we will talk to each other. We will ask questions to each other about names and things like that. So what we're learning in this session, we will practice asking and sharing personal information. Why personal information? Your name, your date of birth, where you come from, what language do you speak, blah, blah, blah. What language? There is a language. What language do you speak? And how old are you, for example? That is date of birth again. So such things, such information is called personal information. Yeah. So how we ask someone his or her name, that's what we're going to learn here. So you should try to remember that vocabulary, these words, name, what is called? Name, date of birth, when you born, yeah, date of birth, when you born, how old are you? Then language, speak. What language I am speaking right now? This is English, yeah, this is English. So somebody may speak more than one language, right? So live, where do you live? Where somebody live, where you live in. So come from, where you come from, I come from Pakistan, for example, and Muhammad might be coming from Egypt, or some of you may be coming from, so we all coming from different countries. So if we want to ask somebody where he comes from, so this is what we, and about the family, if they have got children or not, this is more personal information. So we are going to practice in this session that how to ask and how to answer personal information. All right. Okay. So here you go. What this picture says you, what it means, what it tells us. Zizi, why say what this picture says you?
It tells us names.
Name. Why is asking? Name. Well done. Okay. So name. Oh, okay. Name. So what question comes in your head when you see this picture? What question we can make from this?
What's your name?
What's your name?
What's your name? So we can ask, what is your name, right? So this is a question that comes in our mind when we see such things. So name, when you see someone, you can ask his name, right? All right, okay. What about this one? What it says?
Date of birth.
It's a calendar,
Birthday.
yeah? So
Birthday.
exactly. So this picture might asking date,
Birthday.
date,
Date of birth.
date of birth. Yeah. So when you were born, that's asking. So when we see, so number one, when we meet someone, when we see someone, so we can ask his or her name. Number one, we can ask date of birth. We can ask date of birth, when they born. Yeah. So okay. So here, what this picture says?
Live.
Place of live.
Yeah, place of
Excuse me.
place of live. So live. Yeah. So where they live, where they come from. It's not where this is a place where they live in. House, of course. Where your house? Where you live in? Where do you live? And so on. When we see this picture, so now there are three things. When we meet someone, when we see someone, we can ask three things so far. We can ask his or her name. What's your name? What is your name? What's, when we say in short, or you might see people here around us talking like, what's your name? So it is basically, what is your name? When we write it on the paper, it says, what is your name? But when you listen, then they say, what's your name? Basically, then you know it's asking, what is your name? Okay. So then second, we can ask or we can tell about someone. So for example, if I'm telling you about myself, I will tell you my name. I will tell you my date of birth or how old I am. Number three, where I live in England. Number four, I will tell you more about my information. So let's see it. So three things that we have to keep in mind: name, date of birth or how old. Then we can tell that where we live. Okay. So what is going on here in this picture? What are they talking about? Yeah. So blah blah blah.
No.
Language.
Speak. They're speaking to each other, right? So language. Speak. So they're speaking. It means they have some language. So speak or language. Yeah. So language, speak. So what language? So now, so far now we have four things we can ask: name, date of birth or how old are you? Number 3, where you live?
Live.
Number 4,
Speak
you can
language.
ask what language do you
Speak
speak?
language.
Yeah, so when we see somebody, we don't know him. So these are 4 things we can ask where or about this. Okay, so this is why this here. Why it's called
Country.
What's your
map,
country?
world map, right?
You
So this is a map.
Where are you from?
Yeah, exactly. So this is a map, that map of the country, world map. So where is the UK? You might seen somewhere here is the UK, right? So when we see this, it comes in our head. Oh, okay, which part of the world you are, what country you are from, where do you come from? Yeah, so question is that come from yeah, country, where do you come from? This is a
عايزة
question.
كشكول. عايزة كشكول وقلم.
Okay, so now just note that we have so far 5 things. Let me tell you one more thing. We can tell them what this picture tells us.
How many children do you have?
Children.
How many children do you have?
Exactly. So children, we can ask about the children if they have. Somebody can say, I don't have any children. I'm not married yet. Or somebody can say, I have got 1 child, or I have got 2 children, and so on, whatever. So main thing is that now, so far now, we have seen that we can ask or we can tell six things about ourselves when we met or when we see somebody. Is that all right? So we can tell or about date of birth, or how old I am. We can ask or we can tell about ourselves names. We can also tell or we can ask somebody that what language do you speak, and where they live or where we live. This is what number 4, we can tell somebody about ourselves. Number 5 is that we can tell or we can ask somebody where he come from or where they come from. And there are number 6, that if have you got children, how many children have you got? And so on. This is the 6 things. Basically, we can ask anything else, of course, but while we're learning here, we just focusing on these 4, 5, 6 things that usually we ask a new someone when we met. All right, okay. So here you go. So again, let's match the cards. Date, where is the date? Date goes here, right? Name comes over here, right?
Yes.
Okay, where is the speak? That is there. Yeah, speaking.
Life.
Live is the houses that tells us where do you live. Yeah, okay, let me check it. This is a house.
Come from.
This is here world map that tells us.
Yes.
And then children, this is
Children.
here. So keep in your head that these 4, 5, 6 things to introduce about yourself. We will practice it to introducing ourselves. I would say, my name is Ilyas. I'm 45 years old. I come from Pakistan. I live in Manchester and I have 3 children. Yeah, this is a very basic and very limited introduction of mine when I'm talking to someone. It's depend on sometimes you don't need to tell your date of birth because it's a very secret, and you don't need to. You can just say how old are you if it is necessary. It's depend on that what type of people you meeting, so what information they asking you. So by usually at least we tell our name when we met someone, and where we live, what language we speak, and where we come from. This is usually we tell everybody when we meet someone. All right, so here you go. So first question, what's your name? So just imagine this is what's, yeah, look there, what's. It means what is.
Is.
Okay? What is. So in short form, we write it what's. So don't worry if you just see a what.
الشنطة اللي بتبقى في الأرض.
All right.
مكان ما
Okay.
بتنزل. شيل الشنطة.
Try to keep your mic off, please. If you think there is a noise behind you, you just mute it. If you keep it open, that's good, so that you can talk to me immediately. Okay, so first question there. What's your name? Say everybody, what's your name? Repeat it.
What's
after.
your
My-
name?
What's your name?
What's your name?
What's your name?
What's your name?
Okay. What's your date of birth?
What's your
What's your
date
date
of birth?
of birth?
What's your date of birth?
My date of birth is 25th of April 1976. So for example, you don't need, just let me mention you don't need to mention your original date of birth here, because we just practicing. So just take one date so that we can practice our date of birth. So what's your date of birth? If it is asked, usually it is asked, how old are you? But when you go to the GP, for example, they ask you, what's your date of birth?
What's your date of
Yeah,
birth?
what is your date of birth? So we
What's
talk,
your
when we
date?
talk, it says, what's your date of birth? So my date of birth is, my date of birth is 25th of April 1976, for example. Okay, what next question? Where do you live?
Where do you live?
So
Where do
everybody
you
say
live?
that, where do you live?
Where do you
Where?
live?
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
Well done. Where do you? So I live in Manchester. I live in
Manchester.
Manchester. Okay, next
I
question.
live in Manchester.
Where do you come from?
Where do you come from?
Yeah.
Where do you come from?
Where do you come from? So I come from whatever you write over here. I come from Pakistan, for example.
Where do
I
you
write
come from?
myself, right?
Where do you come from?
Okay, so
Where do
next
you come
question.
from?
What language do you speak?
What language do you speak?
speak?
What language do you speak?
Say that again. What language do you speak?
What language do you speak?
language do you speak?
Oh, we can answer, we can tell somebody who's
speak-
asking, I speak
speak
Urdu and English. For example, I can speak I can speak Arabic and little bit English. Whatever language do you speak, you can tell I speak this, and this language. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so have you got any children? That is next question. If, for example, ask this question,
Yes,
have you
I
got any
have.
children?
Have you got any children?
Yeah, got. Have you got any children?
Have you got any children?
Have you got any children?
Well done. Have you got any children?
Have you
Or
got any
then you
children?
say, I
Have you
have got one. So I would say, if it is one, so this is again here, I have, this is short. So I have. So this is I have. This is a short form of when, you know, when you on
I have
street
got
talking to
children.
somebody, it's a I have.
I-
So they don't
have-
say I have, they say I have got two
I
children, for
have
example.
I have got.
Yeah, two children, one child. I have got one child, or I have got two children. Whatever you got, you can tell about, or you can have about yourself. Okay, so then it comes last question that it says that no, this is no question basically, by the way. So this is, I haven't got, if you don't have any children, so you can say, I haven't got any child, no, haven't got. Yeah. So I have, then it is, I have not. I have not. When we write it in short, we say, I haven't. Yeah, so I haven't. You don't, if you are writing this on your papers, I would suggest you don't need to, because I'll share this presentation to you later on. So you don't need to write it down, everything on your paper right now. Just focus on and try to participate. When I ask you a question, try to give me answer. Don't try to write it down right now, because you don't need it. I will share this presentation in the WhatsApp group, so that you will have it. Okay. So again, so I have is short form of this. I have, like I post of EVE. So it's called I have. Yeah. So we don't confuse ourselves that I have. So if you haven't got any children, so we can say I haven't got, I have not, or I haven't got any child. Yeah, this is how we say that. So now let's move next again. So here is a recap what we have learned so far. Atif, can you ask me any question of these 6 questions?
Where do you come from?
Okay, say that.
Where do you come from?
Well then, Atif, I come from Pakistan. Okay.
Have you got any children?
I have, yes. Say again, Hala.
Have you got any children?
Well done. I have got 3 children. Okay. Anyone else?
What's your
How old are you?
Say again, Summer.
How old are you?
I am.
What is your date of birth?
Yeah, okay. That's good question. So the same way we can ask date of birth, or if you are professional, like the doctor can ask you your date of birth. But if you are seeing someone, or if you are, going to meet somebody, they would not ask you straight away your date of birth, of course. Yeah. So you can ask, how old are you? Yeah, that's a good question if you want to make sure that how old is someone. So Summer, I am 45 years old. Okay, say anyone else?
Where do you live?
Okay, Fatima Osman, you go ahead.
What language do you speak?
I speak English and Urdu. I speak English and Urdu. Okay, anyone else?
Where do you live?
I live in Rusham, Manchester.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Anyone else? Ask me any of these 5, 6 questions. And you pick one question, ask me this question. Alaya Ali?
Where are you come from?
I come from Pakistan. Don't worry if you are repeating the question, doesn't matter. We're just practicing, okay?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
go ahead,
okay.
please.
Okay. What language do you speak, please?
I speak English and Urdu and German. Okay, go ahead. Next. Anyone else?
What's your name?
My name is Ilyas Sadiq.
Okay.
What's
Where
your
you
date
from?
of birth?
Okay, Aya Nasser,
Yes.
go ahead.
What's your date of birth?
My date of birth is 25th of April 1976.
Where are you from?
I come from Pakistan.
Just we can say where you from. We shouldn't
Of course, Fatima, when you learning driving, you have to keep your hands all the time on the steering, right? But if you know, and if once you become the driver, then don't mind if you just keep your car steering in one hand. Yeah, have you got me what I mean? So when we're learning English, we say a proper sentence. What a proper sentence means? That you say a whole of the sentence. Otherwise, I just say where you come from. I would say Pakistan. Everyone else understand, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone will understand. But what we learn, because we're learning English, then we need to reply with a full sentence. I come from Pakistan. This is how we start learning. All right. Okay. Anyone else? Let me see there on the other page. Ahmad is there. Ahmad, can you hear me? Ask question, please.
Have you got any children?
Yes, I have got 3 children. Ali.
Where are you come from?
I come from Pakistan.
How old are you?
Ersa.
Where do you live?
I live in Rusham in Manchester. Habiba.
What's your language?
Okay. You mean what language do I speak, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I speak English, Urdu, and German. Okay. Anyone else? Ismat.
What's your name?
Repeat your question, Safa.
What's your name?
My name is Muhammad Ilyas Sadiq.
Yeah.
Say again. Okay, someone else. Let me holla.
What's your date of birth?
My date of birth is 25th of April 1976. Fatima?
Yes. Do you have any children?
Yes, I have got 3 children. Okay, let me see.
From where are you?
Say again, please.
From where are you?
I come from. So you asking where I come from, right?
Where are you come from?
Yeah, where are you come from? Where are you come from? So I come from Pakistan.
Yes.
Amina, what you ask some question? Amina Ala. So basically, if you're not voluntarily asking me, so I'm asking your name, please. Okay, Amina Alaya.
I guess Amina has a problem in
Okay,
her
with the mic.
mic.
Yes, all right. Okay, no problem, Brother Ahmed. Okay, so let me see someone else. Mai, M-A-I, Mai. Yes. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce your name.
Yes, that's right. What's your date of birth?
My date of birth is 25th of April 1976. 76. Okay. Thank you so much. Now, let me ask you. Let's go back and okay. I'll call your name and you would be asked a question and you would reply it. Okay. Let me see who is there. Let me start from here. Atif, where you come from?
I come from Egypt.
Well done, thank you. Gada, where you come from?
I come from Egypt.
Well done. Let me see. Fatima, what's your date of birth?
I think there are 2 Fatma.
Fatima Osman.
Yes. Okay.
You mean me, yeah? Fatma Osman.
Osman, yeah.
All right. I was born on 3 of March 1995.
Okay, so 3rd of March. Yeah, 3rd of March. Yeah, that's all right. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm asking ladies their date of birth. You don't need to tell me your original date of birth. It's just practicing. Yeah.
I did already.
All right, thank you so much. Okay. Brother Mustasim is there, brother? Motsim. Okay. Brother Motsim, have you got any children?
Yes, I have 4 children.
Well done. That's great. Zizi Ahmed, where you come from?
I come from Egypt.
Well done. Aya Nasser, what language do you speak?
I speak Arabic.
Okay, well done. So, Hala, where do you live?
I live in Manchester.
Well done. I can see Yumana Adel. What's your name, Yumana?
Yeah, my name is Amira.
Okay, well done. So I am called Amira, or my name is Amira. All right, okay. Dina, I can say Dina. Where you come from, Dina? Dina, can you hear me? Okay, let's move. Samir, now I would ask you anybody to pick up from the group and ask any question that we were asking. Okay, Samir, you can ask any question to anyone in the group.
Sama, me, or anybody?
No, Sama would ask anybody. Sama, pick anyone and ask a question.
Any question ask?
Yeah, ask any question to anybody in this group.
Yes. I will ask Ghada.
Okay.
Yes.
Where you come from, Ghada?
My country, Egypt.
So
I come
okay,
from
well
Egypt.
Ghada, if you don't mind, I'll say I come from. It's the same meaning when I say my country name is this. This is how we say in England that I come from Egypt. Yeah.
I come from Egypt.
Well done. So that's the right answer. Though you look that you said my country is. So I got it. Everyone got it. But that's not the right way to tell information. The right way is that you say I come from Egypt. Yeah. So this is what we're learning here. All right. Ghada, ask now your turn. Ask any question to anybody.
I ask Samar.
Yes.
What date of your birth?
What's your date of birth, Samar? Ghada asking, what is your date of birth? Ghada, say again.
What date of your birth?
What is your date of birth?
What's date? What's your date
of birth? Yeah, well done, Ghada. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, my date of birth is the 30th of September 1990.
Okay.
Okay, well done. Samar, now again, your turn. Pick up anybody and ask a question.
I will ask Hala.
Yeah, okay. Just say name and ask your question, okay?
What? Sorry?
Just pick any name and say your question.
Yes, Hala.
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Hala.
Well done. That's great. Hala, now you are in. Hala, pick somebody and ask your question.
Amina.
Okay, say your question.
Have you got any children?
Amina, if you can hear me. Okay, I mean, Hala, just pick up somebody else because she's not on the mic. Might be.
You mean Amani, Hala?
Ah, okay. Yeah, she's there. Okay.
Amani.
Amin.
What's your question?
Have you got any children?
I've got 3 children.
Well done. I have got 3 children. Well done, Amini.
I got it.
Okay. Amini, your turn now. Pick up somebody and ask question.
I pick Fatima.
Okay.
Fatima, what's your name?
My name is Fatima.
All right. So when we tell our name, we can sometimes depend on if, for example, we are in the GP, in the surgery, we can tell our full name. My name is Ilyas Sadiq. If I'm on the market, I'm talking to someone, I can say my name is Ilyas. Yeah. And maybe somewhere I need to say my full name. So it's depend on where you are talking and what about you talking. Okay. Well done. So Fatima, you pick somebody and ask your question.
Okay.
There are many people, they are silent
Safa?
yet.
Yes,
Please.
Safa,
Mhm.
Yes.
what's your date of birth?
My day اسمها إيه؟
Date of
12
birth.
of December. Date of birth 12
Is?
of December is 12 of December 1995.
Well done. My date of birth is 25th of April 76. Yeah. We say day and month and year. All right. Okay. Safa, can you pick somebody now?
Ask Hala.
Okay.
Where do you
Where you come from, or why your question?
where are you come from? Where do you go?
Where do you come from? Where are you come from? Yeah. So where are you come from?
I come from Egypt.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, that's great answer. Somebody says that they can't hear. It's Amina Allah. You might you have a problem with your mic if you are listening me. Okay, let's keep doing it, guys. Okay, so
Excuse me. My name is Nadia, but it appears iPhone. I don't know how to change it.
yeah, okay, no problem. All right,
Okay.
so we
So
go ahead.
to know it, يعني.
No, it's all right. We understand it's a bit hard because you know different.
I'll change it, but
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, so here we were talking about the basic 6 questions. Name, you can see my screen again. So we were asking about the names. What is your name? Date of birth. What is your date of birth? Or how old are you? How old are you? And teacher's name, we can ask what's your teacher's name? What's your wife's name? What is your husband's name? We can ask what's your child name? What is your daughter's name? What is your son's name? Yeah, so where do you live? Where have you got any children? What language do you speak? And where you come from? Where do you come from, or where are you come from? Okay, so these were a few things that we were learning. Okay, so now let's just forget what we're learning right now. There is any other thing, a new topic that we are going to start. That is a classroom, our classroom, because it's online class, and the objects. What we are going to learn in this session, there would be objects. Why is objects? You know, classroom where the children go and they sit together, classroom. Everyone can understand classroom. But so we are going to name at least 5 objects or 5 items that you can find in the classroom. What we can find in the classroom, for example, we can see a pen. Is that right? We can find a pen in the classroom.
Pen,
What
chair,
else we can see? A pencil, a paper, a rubber, a ruler, you know what Caesar means?
Desks.
Yeah, desks, of course. A chair. Might be a tea or cup of tea, and so on. Okay, what else we can see? Anybody have idea?
Blackboard.
Whiteboard. Well done. So whiteboard can be seen. Whiteboard. What else we can see in the classroom? Say again. Oh, okay. There are many people talking at a time, so it's not your fault anyway.
Copy books.
Books, yeah, books. That's right. Books.
Table. Discus.
Table. That's right.
Tables.
Table. Well done. What else?
Windows.
Oh, windows.
Door.
Yeah, we can see windows, of course, in the classroom.
Door. Should be door, yeah.
Yeah, door, of course. Yeah. What else we
Marker.
can see in the classroom?
Marker.
Notebook.
Notebook. Yeah, there is book here. The note, we note in it. Yeah, notebook. What else we can see?
Chairs.
Chairs. We have here chair. Chair.
Save.
Save. Yeah, the way you can put your voice called it's a save, or why it's called the drawers, or a lot of other things. For example, pictures might be
Bags also.
pegs also. Yes, pegs. Yeah, well done. Pegs.
Pegs. What's the meaning of pegs, please?
Peg basically that children use a name on, children write their names on something and they peg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Peg,
So
yeah.
like a tagging.
Yeah.
It's a names of somebody's.
Yeah.
Okay, so pen, pencil, paper, rubber, ruler, scissor, and
Teacher.
What else?
Teacher.
Teacher. Yeah, of course, in the classroom there is a teacher. Yeah, well done. And who else? Learners.
Examination.
Yeah,
It's
learners.
learners or students?
Exactly, learners. We can see learners in the classroom. Students. Yeah. So
Examination.
examinations. Yes, students.
Learners.
We can see children in the classroom. Yeah.
Yes. A homework.
Homework. Yes, homework can be. Yes, homework.
A chalk. Chalk.
Yeah, homework. Chalk. That is
Chalk.
to write down something. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't worry. Let me
Lesson.
Yeah, there's also food, might be vegetables and fruits you can find there. Yeah, because it is important. All right, okay. So matching. Now we have here a few things that we can match. Just focus on. I'm so happy that you really participating in a lot of things that you know already. You are shouting your things. Okay, so here we have, for example, what is this here in this picture?
Pencil.
Pencil. So where is the pencil?
Pencil.
All the way here, pencil. How we write pencil? P-E-N-C-I-L, pencil. Okay, so what is this here?
Rubber.
Book.
No, this is
Books.
books. Yeah,
Books.
These are books. Books. So where are the books next to it? Yeah, this is match. We are matching the pictures. Book. Okay, what is this here?
Rubber.
Ruler.
This is a ruler. All the way is here, ruler. Just focus on that, how we write ruler. R-U-L-E-R, ruler. Yeah, ruler. Yeah, so why is this here?
Rubber.
Rubber is this here, rubber. Yeah. It's a shadda there on B, shadda. So rubber. All right, okay.
Can we see eraser?
Exactly. Why is this here? Yeah, razor. That is called razor. But razor, something is that we use digitally. Rubber is we can see razor also because it's a raise. Yeah, it's a raise. Erasing mean something that you finish it. Okay, so but this specifically, this one is called the rubber. Okay. Razor can be anything. A razor, that could be if you are using whiteboard, for example, and that is a plastic or paper thing, something that you erase with, that's called a razor. But this specifically, this thing is called the rubber. Okay. Yeah. So why is this machine called?
Again, please, the difference between eraser and a rubber.
Yeah. So why is this?
Hole punch.
Hole punch. Yeah. So what do we do with this?
I think we make holes on the paper. If you need
well done. So we make holes in the paper. Okay. So this is here again a what?
A pen.
Pen. Yeah. So pencil, any lead pencil, there is no liquid ink in it, is called the pencil. But any pen that use a liquid ink is called the pen. Yeah. So this is here pen. So this is why usually we say also pencil, but it's no pencil because there is a liquid ink in it. Yeah. So any pen that have liquid ink, yeah, it is called a pen. Okay. So what is it? What is this here?
Stapler.
Stapler. Well done. Why this here?
Whiteboard.
Whiteboard. Yeah, or paper. It's called also paper because it looks me a A4 paper, but if you understand this is something on the whiteboard, just to write down, it's called a whiteboard as well, but it's a paper. Yeah, pencils are there all around. It's a A4 size paper. A4 size paper. Okay, why is this here?
Scissor.
Scissor. Yeah, so
Scissors.
scissor. Why this here?
Table.
Chair. Say that. Everyone say with me. Chair.
Chair.
Chair. Yeah. So CHAIR. So this is here. Chair. Chair sound. Chair. And this is air. Yeah, like air. So chair.
Chair.
Chair. Say that. Chair.
Chair.
Can you pass me a chair? Chair. Yeah. So R and chair. Chair. Okay. So what is this here?
This?
These are the table and chairs, of course. Yeah. Conference room. There is a meeting room, you can say, but there is a table and chairs. Table and chairs. Okay. Why is this here? Last one.
Files.
Folder.
Yeah.
Folder.
Files. So these are the
Folder.
files.
I'm asking about folder.
Yeah, we can call the folder. Somebody's mic making noise. If please you make sure if there is any noise behind your mic, please just mute your mic. Yeah, thank you. So that everybody can focus on.
لو سمحتم sorry brother Elias I'll say the same announcement in Arabic. لو سمحتم لو في حد في دوشة جنبه يا ريت يقفل المايك عشان عامل دوشة.
So it is recommended that you keep your mic on so that you when I ask you something you reply me immediately, or you can just get in and start talking. But if you think there is a noise behind you or somebody talking behind your mic, then please mute it.
Can you make me a co-host?
Can
you make me a co-host, Brother Elias?
We will talk about. I don't see the how to. It is because of my account here with the Zoom. Probably I don't have any option to make you. We will discuss it inshallah later today.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
I guess the sounds are from Ismat, so if you can mute.
Okay, it's Asmat. Okay. Let me see. Yes, it's Asmat. Okay, it's moving on. Asmat, if you can hear me, please mute your mic because there is a noise coming out from your mic. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, let's continue, guys, while we're learning here.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you now.
Yeah, Jazakallah, yeah, shukran. So what we're learning here, that's different from what we have already learned. So you have here a few what's called spelling, how to write your different names, different objects that you use in the classroom. Yeah. So book, you know how to write a book, pencil, rubber, ruler, pen, hole punch, then is a stapler, then a paper, scissor, and table and chair, and folder or file. File, yeah, or file or folder, that is the same, but it depends on what you exactly it is. Folder is something you put in everything. If you hang something in it, it's called the file. Okay, so now we have a 15 minutes break as said, because we, of course, we need a few minutes break so that we can have a glass of water or tea, whatever you want to. So after the break, we will continue learning 2 more things. Okay. So after the 15 minutes break, just click back the same link, and then we will start in 2-3 minutes. So please stick to this 15 minutes only. Okay. And then we will be back, and we will continue 1 and other hour to complete our today's session. Is that all right?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah?
That's fine.
Inshallah.
ان
All
شاء
right.
الله في استراحه 15 دقيقه، وبعد 15 دقيقه ان شاء الله نرجع تاني. شكرا.
I
Okay,
have
inshallah.
question. What is the difference between eraser and rubber? Are you there?
Razor, rubber is made of plastic, something that you erase with, but a razor can't be just rubber. A razor could be anything that you use to erase something. Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
that could be a made of paper, something, or it's cloth, piece of cloth. That's called the razor. You erase with something, but rubber is specifically one object that is used for to erase something.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. Shall we leave and come back?
Yeah,
or-
it's up to you. Absolutely, it's up to you.
Okay.
So if you want to stay here, doesn't matter. If you want to just hang up and come back again, this is absolutely up to you. As said, I'm just keep open this presentation, but you can stay here if you want to, or if you just mute your mic and go have a cup of tea or water, whatever you want to drink, and we will continue inshallah in 30 minutes. All right, welcome back. Inshallah, we will continue our, we have still 1 more minute. So I'll just wait another minute to everybody get back. All right, okay. See, I can see everybody here. That's great. Okay. All right. Okay, so okay, so can you hear me? Let's start, inshallah. We resume our class and we will complete another session. All right, Jazakumullah khairan. Okay, so we are back. Before the break, we were learning about asking different questions to someone who we just met. So you can see here a photo, right? Who is in this photo? Just shout out if you are listening to me. Who is say? So what we can you?
Yes, I guess the focus is on your photo, not on the presentation.
Okay, let me try again. If okay, so they can't. Okay, can you see now the presentation?
Yes, but it's very small.
Okay. It depends on basically. Is that all right now?
Yeah. Yes, we can see a woman.
Okay, all right. So this photo, this is a lady, yeah. So we can talk about her a lot. So what you can ask about her, first thing that you would like to ask about this photo, what would you ask her?
Where do you come from?
Where do you come from?
Okay, number 1, why is there a straight away, or how we started? We started where you come from, or we asked something first?
Her name?
What's her name?
Name, yeah, well done. So first we will ask her name, right? Name. Okay, what else we can ask about her?
Where do you come from?
Come from. Okay, right. What else we can ask?
What's her date of birth?
Date of birth. Her
Where
date
do
of
you
birth. Her date of birth. It's not my date of birth or yours. It's
live?
her. Yeah. So we are talking about her. Her. This lady is her. Yeah. So her name. And is she he or he? Is she or he?
She.
She is she, yeah. So she's not he. We use a he for the male, yeah. So she, and for she we use her. Okay, she, and we're talking about her name, where she come from, and her date of birth. What else we can ask about her?
Are she working or studying?
Yeah, exactly. What she doing, her profession, yeah, her profession. What she doing in England, yeah. So profession. Okay, what else we can ask? Name, where she come from, date of birth. What else we just gone through previously? Just try to remember what we learned. 6 things about someone to ask. What was else?
Children, her children.
Yeah, we can ask about the children if she got any children, right?
Yes.
Or else we can
and
ask.
her language.
Exactly, speaking, what she speak. What she speak, what she speak, okay?
Where
So,
do you live?
pardon? Live, exactly. Then live, where she live, right? So name, where she come from, her date of birth, her profession, if she got any children, what language she speak, and where she live. This is the 5 things we can ask, 5, 6, 7 things that we can ask her. Okay, so let's, how would ask her name? Ask, okay, anybody can ask me her name.
What's her name?
Well done. So what's her name?
What's her name?
What's her name? Or we can also say, who
What
is
is the
she?
date of this here?
Who is she? Yeah.
What is the date of this?
Yeah. So we can ask, who is she? What is her name? So this is the same question. Yeah. Who is she? What's her name? Yeah. So we can say, okay, no, just slow down.
What is the date of birth of
Right.
her?
No. Yeah. All right. So now we will go one by one. Okay. We will ask all the questions that you asking, all these questions here one by one. Okay. So let's see what's there. She says, your question, who is she? She says, my name is Amina Khan. I am 29 years old. This is she saying, okay? Your question, what was your question? Or what was our question? Our question was that who is she? What's your name? She said, my name is Amina Khan. I am 29 years old, right?
Yes.
All right. What? Okay. So come over here. What this leads us to question. Why is question about this?
Where are you from?
Where are you from? Yeah. Where
Where are you?
Where do you
Or
come
where
from?
is she?
Where do, yeah, we asking
There is
her.
a missing E and where? A missing
Yeah.
E.
Where? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, thank you. So where do you come? Where do you come from? For example, basically you asking not directly to her. Yeah, you're not asking me about this photo.
She.
Yeah. Or if you are asking me about her, then you would say where she come from. Okay, but you asking not directly to her. Where do you come from, Amina? Now Amina's answer. Where do you come from? Amina's answer. What she says. Let's see. I come from Pakistan. She says. I come from Pakistan, and I came. Yeah. Few years back. So I came to the UK 9 years ago. So this is extra information that you can have when you arrived in the UK, when you come into UK. So I come from Pakistan. This is mean that I used to live in Pakistan before to come here. So I came 9 years ago in the UK. So I came to the UK 9 years ago. All right. Okay. Well done. So 2 questions. Name and come from. Where she come from? Come from. Yeah. So these 2 questions. So let's see. Okay. What this tells you.
Excuse me.
Yes, please.
This question, please. The question of I came to UK, for example, from 2-3 years ago. What is the question?
Question, when you came in the UK, when you came in the UK. So though it is not asked because she telling about herself, so she just telling everything about her. Okay, so when you arrived in the UK, this question is when did you come? Yeah, when did you come? Then come to UK, to the UK. Or
When-
did
when
you
you-
arrive? When did you come in the UK? So question is, when did you come in the UK? Yeah.
When did you come?
In the UK.
In the UK or to UK?
To the UK. Exactly,
UK.
to the UK. Yeah. When did you
Yeah.
come to UK? To
It's
the
not-
UK. Yeah.
It's not when you came.
No. When did you come?
Ah, when did you come? Okay.
When did you come? No, now we use come. When did you come to UK?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes.
All right. Okay. So what this tells us?
What's your language?
What language
Exactly.
does she speak?
Yeah,
What language?
so
What language she speak?
Yeah, exactly. Language. What language do they speak? Speak. Yeah, S-P-A-K, speak. So speaking. So what language they
Do you
speak? Yeah. So let's see what language she speak, or what language do you speak? Yeah. So this is, just see the difference. If you're asking a question directly to someone, then you have to ask different way, like when did you, what language do you speak? But if you're asking me about her, then you will ask me, Mr. Ilyas, what language do she speak? Yes. So this is the difference. All right. Okay. So now let's see her answer. What she says. I speak Urdu. I can also speak Punjabi. So, for example, if somebody speak Arabic, he will say, or she will say, I speak Arabic. I can also speak some English or other language. What would you say? So, like in Arabic, if you want to tell something, there are many ways to tell one thing. Yeah. So keep in mind, this is not only this, but this is what we're learning basic. So I speak Urdu, Punjabi, and some of English. We can say that. I speak Urdu. I can also speak some Punjabi. That's fine. Yeah. So this is how you say. What language do you speak? I speak Urdu. I speak Arabic. I speak German. I speak Spanish. Yeah. So we say different languages here. All right. Okay. So gold. What this picture tells us? What question comes into your head when you see this picture?
Married?
Do you married?
Exactly.
Married?
Yeah. So gold. Yeah.
Are you married?
Gold.
Gold.
Are you married? Or
Are you married?
yeah, are you married? Yeah, this is a question. Or is she married? Yeah, how would we ask directly to to Amina?
Is she married or not?
Is she married? That's all.
Is she married?
We don't need to say married or not. If we asking, are you married? It means we asking if she married or not. So we don't need to say all the way up to if you are married or not. No. Are you married? It is a question that you asking if she married or not. Okay. Is she married? Okay. Let's see what she says. I don't know about her. Let's talk to her. Let's ask her what she says, what she reply. So what she's saying, I am married. Yeah. So she is married. She says, I am married mean she is what? She is
married.
She is married, right? She's married. Okay. Husband, my husband name is Ibrahim. So
her husband's name is Ibrahim.
Well done. Her husband's name is Ibrahim. Oh, this is somebody else, the third person. It's called third person. Yeah, it's the third person talking about someone. So she's married. So you will say, I am married or I am not married. Yeah. So of course, if you're not married, then you don't need to tell your husband's name and whatever. Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's great. Let's move further. Okay. So what this picture tells us.
How many children?
Do you have
Yes,
children?
she's married.
Children?
So have she got any children? So what question we can ask about children?
How many
Has.
children does she have?
Yeah, how many children? So
She
Has
Have she children? Any children?
how many children
do you have?
how many children do you have? This is that we asking directly to her, okay? Do you have or have you got? There is another way. The how many children have you got or do you have mean have you got, okay? So how many children do you
Have.
how many children have you got or do you have? Yeah, so this is the same question but we can different way. All right, so how many children she have? How many children she have got? Yeah, have got mean already arrived. Okay, so let's see what she say. What could be the answer? Yeah, so
I have 2 children.
yeah, she says we have got 2 sons. Yeah, so it means she have 2 boys or 2 girls?
2 boys.
Yeah, 2 boys. Yeah, 2 boys. Okay, so why is she saying we?
We have.
Why is she saying we
She
instead
and her
I?
husband.
Because he married.
Yeah, she's married and she's
He's
talking
married.
about herself and
Yeah.
her husband. So that's why she's not saying I have 2 children or
Yes.
I have got 2 sons, but she talking from their family. So we have got 2 sons and Hamza is 7 years old and Umar is 3 years old. She's telling about their ages. How old is Hamza?
7 years.
No, say that properly.
7
Hamza is
years.
7 years
Hamza
old.
7 years.
Okay.
Yes. He
How is old his second son? Her second son.
3 years old.
Her
3 years.
second
Her
son,
second son.
Omar.
Her
Yes.
second son Omar is 3 years old.
Well done. He is 3 years old. She got, so I would say here, she got
What?
2 children.
2 children.
Right? Hamza and
Umar.
Omar.
Hamza and Omar. We can say Hamza is 7 years old and Omar is 3 years old, right? All right, okay, let's move further. Okay, what this picture tells us?
Buses.
Where is
Buses.
she living now?
Exactly, so this is area name where she live. Where do you live? When we asking somebody, if we are talking about someone, then you will say where she live. If, for example, if Gada ask Atif, where Mr. Sadiq lives, then you say where he lives, okay? But if Gada talking to me, then she will ask me, where do you live, okay? So where she live, that is the question, where she live.
Where she lives.
Where Amna lives, we can say where Amna lives or where she lives, okay? So she says, what she says, we live in Longside in Manchester. So Longside is area name.
Yes.
Yeah. And there is a noise behind the mic.
Could you please mute those who cannot, please?
Yeah, please, if you just keep.
I cannot. You are the admin, so you can mute.
All
please.
right, okay. We will inshallah settle it later on. For right now, I can just make a request to all the participants. I recommend to keep your mic on so that you, expressly talk to me and you can reply me as soon as. Otherwise, sometimes it takes time to let the mic open, unmute, and then, but if you think that there is a noise behind your mic, then please mute your mics. Okay, so we live in Longside. Longside is area in Manchester. She mentioned, and then she said the city name, city, C-I-T-Y, city. and this is here area. Where in Manchester? It means where in Manchester.
Okay.
All right. So we live in Longside. She says she lives in Longside. Okay. What this
So
tells us?
can we ask where is she living?
Yes, we can ask it. It's not, as said, as already said, when we ask a different question, there are many ways, but there should be, the question should be appropriate. Where do you live? Where are you living? Yeah, that's fine. But usually in England, the people ask, where do you live? Means where you are living. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So this says where she attend their her class, talk English class, because we learning here online. So this I'm sorry, what happened? Oh, I'm so sorry. Give me a second. There is something wrong. Oh yeah, it's there. Okay. So this question is that where she go for the talk English class. But we can, this is here what she tells us here, that I attend English class online. If she go to somewhere, for example, then she can, for example, she can tells us that she go to talk English class in Longside Library, or where she go. Yeah, you can tell about. So right now we call, because we attending English classes online, so we can say I attend English classes online. All right, okay. So what's going on here? What this picture tells us? What questions we asked? What question this picture leads to?
Speak.
Exactly, yeah. So what she do, or what language do they speak? Because they two people are talking, yeah. So my teachers, she's telling us who teaches her this. She talking here about her talk English class, right? So then further here, she tells us that who is their teachers. So my teachers called Elias, for example, in my case. All right, so any question that you can ask, of course, there is a teachers, the teaching. Yeah?
I'm not understand this
What
picture, please. Can you repeat it again?
Okay, so in this picture leads us to a question. What question we can make when we see this picture? So of course, if you don't know, you can, oh, they talking about something. They are not, of course, they are not husband and wife. It looks that they are in the office, right? Or in the school. They might teaching. He teaching her. Yeah, he teaching her. So here we can ask, who is this in this picture? We can ask who is, because we talking about Amina, right? So who is Amina's teacher? Who was Amina's teacher name? So because we talking here about the talk English class, so that's why this is here. She telling us about her English class. So she's telling that she attend English classes online, and her teacher's name is Ilyas. Her teacher is called Ilyas. Yeah. So this is information that she giving us, that she attend English classes online and his teacher's name is Ilyas. This is just for example. Okay. Okay. So what this picture tells us, when we just think that we're talking about the talk English class right now. Okay. So what questions lead you to?
When do she start her English class?
Well done. Brilliant answer, Amina. Well done. So this is a time we're talking about, what time she attend her classes online. Okay. So this is about the time we're talking about, because previously, look, that we're talking about her talk English class, where she attend her talk English class. Here, what teacher's name called, yeah, and then what time she start her talking, timing, schedule. So she says here, Amina says here, my class starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and finishes at 4 o'clock. So in this case, in our timing case, she would say, for example, I ask, let's say, Safa. Safa, where do you go for talk English class? Where do you go for talk English class? What would you say? Where do you go for it?
Sorry. Repeat again.
Okay. Where you go for talk English class?
Online.
Yeah, where you
online.
Yeah, so say that. Can you see that on here on my screen? I attend English classes.
Online.
Online, yeah. So who is your teacher?
Elias.
Elias.
So say that properly. Say that in the proper sentences.
Elias.
My teacher is called.
My teacher is Elias.
Yeah, my teacher is called, or my teacher's name is Elias, or my teacher is called Elias. Okay, so what time you start your talk English class?
My class starts at 10 o'clock in the afternoon and finish at 4 o'clock.
Well done. Yeah. So this is how you can be asked. Okay. So just keep in mind, we will practice this on air because we have a good time. So that's it here. So it's here all together. It's all together here. Look, that is Abna. So it's asking here about her name, about her, where she come from, what language she speak, if she married or not, if she got any children. Okay, so and where she live in Manchester, what classes they attend, and where she go for talk English classes or English classes, what their teachers called, and what is that here, when she starts the talk English class. Okay, so okay, so this is here whole story of Amina. It's all about Amina. All, let me sorry, is all about Amina. Okay, it's all about Amina. So now if you are Amina, for example, just pretend that you are Amina, then you can tell me about yourself, all this information. Is that all right? So,
Yeah.
So how many things are there? One, just keep in mind, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9. There are just 9 things that you have to tell me about your So just pretend that you are Amina. Okay, it's not right now. Just wait a minute and look there. It will look like this. As when we read it all together, who is going to read it for me, please? Who is good reader here? Safa? Can you read it, please?
My name is Safa.
No, here. No, just read it first. This is what, okay? Just go ahead. Just read this, what I have here.
My name is Amina Khan. I am 29 years old. I come from Pakistan. I came to UK 9 year ago.
Yeah.
I speak
Urdu.
Urdu.
Yeah.
I can also speak
Punjabi. That's another language name. Okay.
I am married. My husband name is Ibrahim. We have 2 sons. Hamza is 7 years old, and and Omar is 3 years old.
Okay.
We live in Long
Side
side in Manchester. I attend English class online. My teacher is called Elias.
Okay.
My class start at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and finish at 4 o'clock.
Well done, brilliant. Also,
we read.
Yuman Adil, you put your hand up, please. Now, go and put yourself in that, okay? And just read all of it, okay? You have to read all of it. Okay, please go ahead.
I read this.
Yeah, you read and put yourself there, okay? You will use your name instead this one. Yeah, and your age, where you come from, and when you came to the UK, what language do you speak? Okay, so and what else you can speak, if you are married or not, husband's name, yeah, in case, and about your children, if you, where you live, in Manchester or wherever you live in. So, and then about all of this. Okay, go ahead, please.
Okay, yeah, I speak for myself. Yeah?
Yeah, exactly. You have to speak for yourself.
Yeah. Okay. My name is Amira. I am 36 years old. I come from Egypt. I came to the UK 9 months ago. I speak Arabic. I am married. My husband's name is Adil. We have 3 girls and 1 son. Judy is 12 years old, and Jana is 10 years old, and Jumena 6 years old, and Yusuf 3 years old. We live in Darlington. Yeah. Oh, sorry. We live in Walsall in Darlington.
Well done.
Okay. I attend English classes online. My teacher is called Elias. My classes starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and finishes at 4 o'clock.
Well done. Thank you so much. Hania is second to put a hand up. Okay, Hania, go ahead, please. Yes, Gada, after Hania, you will be given a chance.
Okay. My name is Hania. I'm 32 years old. I'm come from Egypt. I came to UK just 2 months ago. I speak Arabic and I speak English. I'm married and my husband's name is Ahmed. We didn't have any children yet, and we live in Wat Green.
Any child yet. We haven't got, have not, yeah. I told you.
We haven't.
Yeah, haven't, yeah, or have not.
Yeah.
All right, please go ahead. Well done. Keep it
We
up.
haven't children yet, and we live in Wat Green in London.
Okay.
I attend English class online. My teacher's name is Elias. My classes start at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and finish at 4 o'clock.
Well done, brilliant, so brilliant. Gada, you are there. So start now.
My name is Gada. I am 50 years old. I came from Egypt. I came to UK from 4 months ago. I can also speak English. My husband, I am married. My husband name Mustafa.
For
children. 3 in Egypt. Come with me to UK.
Okay.
We live in Ahmed. My son Ahmed is 13 years old. We live in cell in Manchester and English classes online. My teacher is called Ilya. My class starts at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Afternoon and finishes at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, well done. Shema, please don't scratch my screen. Okay,
Yes.
thank you so much. Well done. Okay. That's really brilliant. You know, this is how you can. Yes, please go ahead, Shema.
Yeah, I speak to myself.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Osama, you will be the next one after Sama.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My name is Sama. I am 30 years old. I come from Egypt. I came to the UK since two months. 2 months ago. I speak Arabic. I can also speak just Arabic. I'm married. My husband name is Muhammad. We have two sons, two children. Malak is 1 year and Mustafa 6 years. We live in South Hall. I attend English classes online. My teacher is called Elias. My class starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and finish at 4 o'clock.
Well done, brilliant. So now this is the very basic information when you introduce yourself to someone. Then you can here add your which classes are there, how old your children are, and where they go for schooling. So let me see who was there. Usama, you were there. Usama Bas.
Okay, my name is Osama. I am 42 years old. I come from Egypt. I came to the UK 9 months ago.
Okay.
I speak Arabic, only Arabic.
Okay.
I am married. My wife names is Shaima.
Well done.
We have two sons and one daughters.
Well done.
Muhammad is 11 years old and Hassan is 9 years old. And my daughters is Habiba names and this 5 years old. We live in Stevenage, Hertfordshire. I attend English classes online. My teacher is called Elias. My classes started at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and finishes at 4 o'clock.
Well done, brilliant. Yeah, so this is how go further. Okay, Shaiman Nazar. Yeah, I'm sorry if I can't pronounce your name properly, but I try my best to. Okay, Shaima.
Okay, Shaima Nasr.
Shaima, okay,
Hello.
Shaima, okay.
Okay. My name is Shaima Nasr. I am 33 years old. I come from Egypt. I came to the UK 7 months ago. 7 months ago. I speak only Arabic. My husband's name is Ramadan. We have two kids. Mariam is 5 years old, and Hamza 2 years old is 2 years old. We live in Headington in Oxford. I attend English classes online. My teacher is called Elias. My classes started at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and finishes at 4 o'clock.
Well done, brilliant. That's all right. So this is a wonderful, guys. We have to practice. I can't ask every one of you are here, but you put your hand up voluntarily if you want to. But now, because we are running off a shortage of time, so we have to finish our lessons. And one more topic that we have to. Now let me go back on to here. online classroom rules. Yeah, we have to discuss few things that we have to keep it. This is not something that very harsh or hard. We just have to learn. Okay, so here, what this picture says here, this man is happy, angry, or what he doing?
Shouting.
Angry.
He's angry. What he's doing?
Angry.
He's angry. So what he doing? He's shouting or laughing or what he doing? So he is shouting. Yeah, well done. Let me have this move over here. Here. So he is shouting. Okay. Okay. What this tells us, this watch, what it reminds us?
On time.
On time. Yeah. So this tells us to be on time. So what it means when we are attending. Okay, we will come back to this topic.
Please, gimme.
Oh, come on, boys. I can hear a lot of voices behind you. Okay, I'm sure that you would not be. Okay, so what is this here? What this picture says?
Listen.
Listening. Good listening. Yeah, you have here the teachers calling children all the good listening. Yeah, so that is good listening. Yeah, if we do not listen, we will not learn. So listening is very important. Yeah, so what is going on here?
Participate.
Yeah, participating, that's one, wonderful. But they Asma and you know they talk in the same language or they talk in different languages?
Yes.
Same language. Different language.
Yeah, it's the same language. Yeah, it looks that she speak Arabic, for example, and she speak English. But if she will keep talking in Arabic and she speak in English, they can't understand each other, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So to keep it good learning, it is important that they speak the same language. So when we are in the classroom, what should we talk?
English.
Same language.
We will talk English when we are here in the class. So of course that's not relevant to when we are physically in the classroom. We have to keep our classroom or house clean. So all rubbish go in the bin. So when we learning, do we sleep? Yeah. Participate. Yeah, don't sleep and participate. So it means there are few rules that I want. You are so good. You are so, all of you, they are so, dedicated to learn your English. I know that, but this is just to remind ourselves, just remind you that when we are here online, we would not shout out. We would be on time. Yeah. So we would be good listening and we will speak Arabic or we should be speak English. So because we're learning English, so we would be keep speaking English only and we will participate. We will not put our camera on and sleep. You know, especially it is important when you start learning something, you feel very sleepy basically. So we would not sleep. We would not feel sleep. We would participate. So voluntarily, you should try to put your hand up. Yes, I am there, because I would try you to let's speak more because you are participating in this class. This is called the Talk English class. So you will have more speaking practice here in this class. So we have, do you agree with these 5 rules? That we will listen our teachers and peoples. When somebody is talking, we will listen what he or she is saying. This is rule number 1. Number 2, that we must join the class on time. Every one of us would join the class on time. That's the rule number 2. And we must speak English while we are here in this class. We must not sleep in the class when we started learning. and we would like to participate. So respect everyone in the class, of course, when we will be here. Respect, it means that if I am talking, you must listen so that you can learn something from me. But if somebody else is talking, then again you must learn, you must listen. So why is it? Because when somebody speak, you can correct yourself. Oh, okay, this is what he's saying. She's saying correctly or wrongly. Then you can correct yourself. So these 5 rules, do you all agree to these all 5 rules?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, all right, great. So we will keep these 5 rules for our online class. So now we will just talk about the homework. So there are 1 homework that you will do throughout the week. The homework 1 is for everyone. Write minimum 10 sentences about yourself. Just write. You talked about here about Amina. We discussed Amina here. Okay, so you will just talk about yourself. 5 things. Keep remember: name, where do you live, date of birth, and what was else? Where you come from. Yeah, so come from and so on. These 4 things you will be enough. So, or you can just go back and just read that what Amina explained about herself, about her family. So just you can just imagine there's these 10 minimum 10 sentences about yourself. This is homework number 1. That is for everyone. Number 2, there's a deep diver. Who is deep diver? Who can speak more English? Who are more confident? This homework is for number 2. Homework is for them. Anybody can do it, of course. Who can? So that homework is. Let me show you. I'll share this homework later on in the group. So that homework is. If you guys can listen me, please. There is a noise behind the mic. Thank you so much, brother. Okay, so homework 2 is look like this. You have to fill out there what comes here. What comes here? Name. Name is Amina Khan. I come from what she said there, Pakistan, and so on. I speak what she said there. Yeah, and so on and so on. This is what you can do it online. Number 2 is that, again, my name, what comes here?
Is name.
Is. Okay, what comes over here?
I am.
Yeah, M. What I and what comes here from Pakistan before?
Come from. Position.
From, yeah. This would be second homework part 2. Then you have another.
I am.
This. You will read all of this and answer questions here. Yes, please. Yeah.
I am 29 years old.
Have you got? This is the homework. We're talking about the homework.
I came from Pakistan.
Well done. So you will read all of it and you will answer these questions. What is her name? How old is she? You will just write on here answer, and where does she come from? This is the 3 answers. You have to pick the answer. And
how we can obtain this file?
Pardon? Okay, so this is for the deep dive.
We can find this file. This file is homework.
Yeah, no, I said this is
the activity homework. Missing words.
Okay, let me explain it again. There are 2 pieces of homework.
Yes, just sorry to intervene.
No problem.
So I guess the question, how they are going to get the homework. So I guess the answer will be that this will be shared in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, exactly. The homework will be.
Yeah, I think.
Excuse me, can you add me to the WhatsApp group, because I don't.
Okay. When we finish with Elias, will be some instructions about that now. So let's Elias first his talk first and the lesson.
Yeah, I'm just
then we'll give full instruction about the WhatsApp and the YouTube and the channel. Let Elias finish.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Okay.
So there is a homework number 1. This is homework 1. This is for everyone. And this homework is just to write a paragraph, 10 sentences about yourself as we learned above. And second homework is who is really able to. This will be shared in the WhatsApp group. Okay, in the WhatsApp. And this is what we're talking about right now. Here, this is a fill in the blanks, complete the sentences. This is another page that's complete the sentences with the verbs. And then comprehension, that you read this information and answer these questions here. Okay, all these questions. What language does she speak? Urdu, Arabic, or Polish?
Urdu.
Yeah, so this is all that you have to answer. Okay, in your WhatsApp group, and you have to answer there in the homework. Okay, then last homework is that put the words in order. So look, that you have to write this name. Amina is my Khan. How would we write over here? We have to write over here correctly. My name is Amina.
My name.
My name. Would we write the name?
Amina.
Yeah. So this is Fahad. My name is.
يعني I think it's
this
it's
is
better
how
to
we.
close all the microphone because
So this
it
is how
damages
we.
the sound. Really, I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me, Gada?
Could you please mute those who are talking about these?
Yeah, please. So that's good idea. Basically, everyone, if you are listening, please, so that you can really let me have it.
My name is Nadia. You talk to me?
No, I'm just asking everybody, please quiet so that you can hear me. Okay. Okay, here you go. Okay, so what I'm talking about is I'm just explaining that how you have to complete your homework, second homework. So these are the sentences that not in a right order, like Amina, name Amina is my Khan. That's wrong. That is not correct order. So we have to make it in correct order. So correct order is my name is Amina Khan. Of course, would be Khan here. Okay, so this is the right way. So same way, come from Pakistan, you have to make it correct here. You have to correct this sentence, I have to correct it here the same way. The last here says that do you know A to Z? Learning classes, teacher's name, husband, Urdu, Pakistan, Manchester. So using these words, you have to make a sentences here. For example, you would say her, I'm using this here, her teacher
name.
Her teacher's name is Ilyas. Yeah. So you have used this, you cross it. Name. You would take this name, you will make a sentence here. Name. What we can make a sentence of a name? Her name.
Her name is Kaza.
Well done. So her name is Amina. Okay. So this is how you will complete this whole homework. And that's it. As I said, there are two homeworks. One is that you have to finish online, have to write it down, make a photo and send it into the group. I'll check it out. And the second one, you can print it at home and you can do it. If you don't have any printer and you have enough time, you can just write it down in your notebook. And now I think that's it. And if you are so shy to share your homework, you think that it's not all correct and you don't want to share your homework, then you might share it personally. But I would prefer, don't worry if you are not completely right, just share it in the group. I will try my best to reply all the homeworks and give you the compliments. If you think that I'm not replying, you don't worry. whenever I will get my time, I'll reply to it. Okay. So you will. So anybody have question regarding the homework? Okay. So everybody is clear about the homework. That's good.
Now the homework, excuse me.
Yeah.
Now the homework, you will send it
in the WhatsApp
where?
group.
In WhatsApp
You will get, you will get the homework
We'll
in
discuss
the
that in a
WhatsApp
minute.
group.
In WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
We will discuss that in a minute. We'll discuss that in a minute, Elias, inshallah.
All right. Okay. Stakumullah, brother. That's it, inshallah. I'm sorry I just got 10 minutes more from you, but it was first class. So,
okay.
All right. That's it. Jazakumullah khair.
You can stop recording now. Okay, please.
I will stop it recording.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Thank you.
Let me put it there where it is. Recording. I will stop it. Yeah. So it says you want to say receive email notification. Yes.